We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2021 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Hank Torres, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Digging in now, Chris Williamson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
American League, the left fielder, Chris Williamson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Line drive, base hit to right.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
The first baseman, Michael Stanton.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Michael Stanton. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Lance Walker, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the second deck and gone. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout as the AL goes out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Chris
the
Cummings.
Tampa Bay Rays.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Chris Cummings.
Three runs already home here. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth. Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Brandon Shaw, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's the American League 3, the National League coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Kazuhiro Yamamoto, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in, Alex Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alex Tucker.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Charles Davis is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses, ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Davis is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Pulled high in the air out to right. Walker is there. Makes the play, 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gap or with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
So striding forward now, Anthony Cox. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Tucker leads off first with 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
At the plate, Keith Powell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A line shot to third base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Batting fifth. From the Pittsburgh Pirates,
Now at the plate,
third
Tony
baseman,
Biddle.
Tony Biddle.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0 and 2 now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Johnson moves over, makes the play, one away.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Standing in, Sean Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Davis going back onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the American League has now taken a 4-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher.
High in the air out to center field. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Williamson. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now another 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. There's a shot out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Williamson stands at second with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But add on one more as the solo shares their lead even further. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the American League 4 and the National League 0. At the plate, David Chavez, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense.
Batting seventh.
And we have to focus
From
on
the
one of the
Miami
best
Marlins,
players in all of our sport,
left
Mike
fielder,
Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play
Johnson.
defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Stepping in, James Johnson. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
From
really
the
sharp out there,
Cincinnati
guys.
Reds, the second baseman, Sam Smith.
Striding into the box, Sam Smith. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williamson on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. NL down in order. They trail here 4-0.
Your
Mike
attention,
Hutchinson is on, and he'll
Now
take
pitching
over on
for
the
the
mound in
National League.
relief.
please. Number 11, Mike Hutchinson.
Ready for another chance?
Leading
Lance
off for the
Walker.
American
Even
League,
though they're up by a
the right
boatload
fielder,
early on in this one,
Lance
you can't get complacent
Walker.
and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Now the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch popped up. Chavez over to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball down around the knees there, taken for a
Count
strike.
1 and 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Chavez has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to
Designated
try it
hitter,
again. Chris Cummings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Another full count offering on its way. He spoils another one and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. American League goes down in order. They lead it 4-0. Patrick Smith enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the American League, number 32, Patrick Smith.
Ready now, Bryce Harper. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Smith is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Harper leads off second with nobody out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. That's popped up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. High high in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. One down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, center field.
Now at the plate, Charles Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. One and 0 pitch on the way. Line hard, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he struck him out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The
Now
first
batting.
three pitches,
The
all
catcher,
three down in the zone.
Anthony.
So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Anthony Cox, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you. I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Jacob
attention,
deGrom,
please.
the 6'4"
Now
right-hander,
pitching for the
comes in
National
out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
So digging in now, Brandon
Leading off
Shaw.
for the
He's
American
0 for
League.
1 thus far.
The shortstop, Brandon Shaw.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Drilled on the ground to short. Tucker moving to his right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding in, Alex Bregman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms
Now
coming out of the bullpen in these
baseman.
days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Sean Jones. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the American League, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Your
Justin
attention, please.
Baker is ready, and
Now
he'll take the
pitching
ball
for
from the
American
manager.
League, number 19, Justin Baker.
Leading off the inning, Keith Powell, and
Leading
they'll
up
need
for
him to
the
get
National
something
League,
going here.
the designated hitter, Keith Powell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do your best to cover away.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Middle.
Stepping into the box, Tony Biddle. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Powell aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, David.
Now batting,
Chavez.
David Chavez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Williamson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dave Johnson.
Stepping into the box, James Johnson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Sam Smith will be next. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Sam Smith. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity. Strands 3 runners and the side is retired. National Leaguers leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Clayton Kershaw, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. Smith comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder,
digging in once again, Chris Williamson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Michael Stanton will be next. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Johnson is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back.
Striding in, Michael Stanton.
Michael Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the AL keeps on going. They've pushed it to 5-0 now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
The right fielder.
In now, Lance Walker. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Popped him up. Chavez is there, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the American League 5 and the National League nothing. Jeff Cummings gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 15, Jeff Cummings.
Leading off the inning, Alex Tucker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Down and away, ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Charles Davis waits on deck. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping up to the plate, Charles Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Cummings, a 6'5" left-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a slider, and a curveball. That's by him for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey.
2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just Anthony. 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready once again, Anthony Cox comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keith Powell, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fastball well outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Williamson. And that's the 3rd out. NL leaves 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Andrew Heaney takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Andrew Heaney.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 0 for 5.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Heaney playing here in his age 29 season. He's got a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and a 4-seamer. Ready on 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Chris Cummings. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Brandon Shaw, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 2 for 4. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 1-1 taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Shaw at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. AL leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Paul Blackburn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the American League, number 58, Paul Blackburn.
Leading off the inning, Tony Biddle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tony Biddle.
Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, David Chavez, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for point. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hard hit ball to second. Jones fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, James Johnson.
Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And he lays
Ball
off there 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Fly ball right down the line and left. Williamson sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The American Leaguers on top, 5-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
a new
pitching
pitcher
for
set
the
to enter the
National
ball
League.
game right now, and it's
Number
the converted
74.
catcher, the hard-throwing
Kenley
right-hander Kenley Jansen.
Jansen.
Settling in now, Sean
Leading
Jones.
up for the American League, the second baseman, Sean Jones.
He's set, and the pitch.
Yeah.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count,
Now
0-2,
batting,
and then
the
start
catcher,
working outside the
Gary
zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Andrew Benintendi will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andrew Benintendi.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. American League goes down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Andrew Benintendi will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the American League. Now playing left field.
Javier Valentin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Now pitching for the American League. Number 44, Javier Valentin.
Leading off the inning, Sam Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And now Bryce Harper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
Tony Walters will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Tony Walters.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. A ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. Ketel Marte will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Ketel Marte.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's a lead for the American League, 5-0. Tony Walters will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
This change for the National League. Now playing shortstop.
Ketel Marte will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Walters now in center field. Number 4.
Adam Conley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61. Adam
Salvador Perez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting the right fielder.
Austin Meadows will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Meadows.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
Pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 27.
Reese McGuire will come on now as the pinch hitter.
The American leaguers, number 10.
And there he goes towards second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Smith takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And he fouls this one off. Meadows leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ground ball left side. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Yolmer Sanchez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 5, Carlos Sanchez.
In there, no balls and a strike. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 5 for 14. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The AL out in front here, 5-0. Salvador Perez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 13.
Austin Meadows will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 17, Austin
Reese McGuire will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
10.
Yolmer Sanchez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Sanchez.
Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Michael
Yasmani Grandal will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. DJ LeMahieu will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 26, DJ LeMahieu.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. Feliz, a 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a two-seamer, and a changeup. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. Two balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Meadows. And that's the second out of the inning. Anthony Rendon will come on now as the pinch hitter.
National Leaguers. Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And he popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On to the 9th inning now from Busch Stadium. It's the American League 5 and the National League 1. Yasmani Grandal will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 10, Yasmani Grandal.
DJ LeMahieu is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
LeMahieu.
Anthony Rendon will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Rendon.
Edwin Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Pitch on the way. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Sean Jones will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Bregman on at first, nobody out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. George Springer will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
George Springer.
First things first, here's a throw over. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. George Springer will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 6.
Sean Doolittle, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Striding in to start the ninth, James
Leading
Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
James Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Comes set and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
I got to count.
And
2
a
and 2.
slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now back,
All he wants to
second
do
baseman.
is get on base and take
Yeah.
advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Sam Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. It's the inside part of the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-2 pitch, and he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Count even now at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Smith stands at first with 1 out. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for the National.
Paul DeYoung will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the National Leaguers, number 12, Paul DeJong.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing. Doolittle pauses. Here he comes 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Perez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The American League jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kazuhiro Yamamoto gets the W on the mound. Hank Torres only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.